This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I've got Sara Tedford back with me. Thank you for coming back.
It's good to be here.
I think we had to cancel because you weren't feeling well.
Yeah, I had a bit of an issue. I got some pain in my knees, and I ended up having to have cortisone shots in them. So that was a bit of a deal.
Okay, yes, yeah. And that's something that you have to deal with is chronic pain,
Unfortunately, people don't realize cancer treatment doesn't end when treatment does. It's a lifelong journey. And living with a chronic illness or a chronic disease, there are things that pop up that you just have to deal with, like pain or getting sick or things like that. They're part of your daily life.
All right, now have you had the knee pain before, or is this something like, is it different types of pain? Does that just...
Different types of pain just pop up all the time. We don't always know the cause. We don't always know why they happen. It's just part of how my body works now.
All right, so you must have a good support system in terms of medical.
I do. I have a great team who helps me, yes.
Yes, and they act quickly for you too?
They do. I have a palliative care guy who's pretty good that I can call.
All right, all right. So you have cortisone shots in both knees?
Yes, in both.
Really? So it was both knees at the same time, not just one?
It was, no.
Wow, wow. It's just ironic that it would be both at the same time too.
Yep, it's just one of those things that pops up that you have to live your life and just manage as the best you can.
That's right, that's right. And how often do you think something like this would pop up on you, or is it?
I'd say about once a month something happens.
Really, eh?
You never know what it's going to be, but something happens.
But this one was difficult.
Yeah. My parents like to joke that my nickname is Side Effect.
There you go, there you go. You had some cortisone shots in that,
Yeah, they seem to work. They did well.
Oh, that's good, because tomorrow, as we're speaking, tomorrow is June 3rd, and that's your birthday.
It is.
And you've got some celebrations happening?
Yeah, we're planning a trip to Montreal.
Okay, can you tell us how that happens?
Well, unfortunately, it's not always easy to plan a trip when you have accessibility needs, because very few hotel rooms have accessible rooms, and when they do, often they don't have 2 beds, or they only have a queen bed, which is difficult, especially considering people with accessibility needs often have a caregiver with them, and their thresholds to the rooms sometimes are difficult, the wideness of the door to the bathroom, so there's all sorts of different things you need to consider. Just an accessible room doesn't always mean it's going to work. And then for transportation, let's say the train, they only have so many accessible seats available, they only have so many accommodations, so only so many stations work with the lift. So they're all different factors you have to take in that regularly. You can't just book a deal at the last minute kind of thing.
That's right, that's right. And so often what I see is like hotels and trains are trying, but it's only like for one person who needs those type of needs at a time. So the room's booked. It's like, well, if, I do some work with the Special Olympics and I'm with community living, so, any more than one person in that room's booked.
Exactly.
Sometimes they need more than just one accessible room.
Yes, and they need more PWLEs, or persons with lived experience, who can give their contributions and help them get better at these sort of things.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, my brain's just going with that. That's something that you could be doing. Yeah,
definitely.
They should hire somebody that.
It would be great if they did.
And what did you call it?
PWLEs, stands for Persons with Lived Experience.
Excellent, excellent. Well, our friends at Upper Canada Village has apparently done very well this year as well, too. You were talking about that, so I said, let's talk about that, because Upper Canada Village gets very popular this time of year.
It is. It's a great place to go. And almost all of the buildings have a ramp going up to the first floor. And then for those that have a second story, where it's just impossible to get a wheelchair up there, they actually have iPads available where they film the second story. So you still get that experience, and you still get to see what's up there and be involved and get that experience to be included. And you get to see what is up there, and you're not wondering or you're not left out. So it's a great thing to have.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's a great way of making everything accessible for people too. And as we speak too, this is Accessibility Week.
National Accessibility Week.
So that is May 31st to June 6th.
It is.
All right, so that must be an exciting week for you. You're out and about, you're here today.
It is. It's very exciting to celebrate.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what things would you like to make people aware of?
Well, just be cautious and be aware Our Lions Club, on our website, we have a checklist for if you're making events on what to include for accessibility. That's always something fun to check out. And just be inclusive. Stop and think. If I was in a chair, could I do this? If I had a disability, could I do this? Really, it's just consideration.
Absolutely. Once again, PW, people with lived
PWLE.
experience. That's not rolling off my tongue yet, but it will.
It takes a while to
PWLE.
get used to it. Took me a while.
Yeah. Now you are with the Lions Club in Merrickville as well too, in Canada Day.
I am. We're going to have a float on Canada Day in the parade, so keep your eye out for our giant lion, Merrick. We have a big blow-up lion who likes to make an appearance.
Oh, good.
And we will be handing out free hot dogs in Blockhouse Park.
Excellent, excellent. That's where the celebrations are going to be happening in Blockhouse Park. Well, you've got a beautiful little town for all types of celebrations too.
It is.
Your birthday, like we say, June 3rd, you're going to Montreal, Harry Potter theme?
Yes, there's a Harry Potter experience that I'm very excited to go to. It's sort of interactive. You get to go through and see the different scenes and cast spells, so very exciting.
Excellent, excellent. And who's going with you?
Just me and my mom. It's a girls' trip.
Girls' trip. Love it. Just love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, for more information about the Lions Club or any accessibility needs and everything, how do people get a hold of you?
Well, I have a blog, rollingwithsara.com, so you can leave a comment there at any time. I'm always monitoring it. And for the Lions Club, we have merrickvillelionsclub.ca. So you can check that out and see what we're up to.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I was just telling you earlier, too, on my Facebook page yesterday, one of my memories was a video that you did for Chio, you and your sister did for Chio many, many moons ago.
Yes.
Like how long ago would that have been?
Oh, that'll be over 10 years ago now.
Yes.
I've always wanted to support Chio, so whenever they asked, I would be their little media star, they called me.
Yeah.
One of the members of the foundation, his name was Len. He liked to joke that he was my agent.
Well, you helped Chio with PWLE, people with lived experience, because you went around the hospital as well and helped them with some accessibility issues as well.
Yeah, I
if
took
correctly.
Alex Munter in a tour of the hospital with him in a wheelchair, so he got to have that experience.
Absolutely, and what better experience than to have somebody roll along beside you, right?
Yeah, first-hand knowledge is always important.
Absolutely, and that's a good way to wrap this up too. First-hand knowledge is great because you're very accessible to talk about anything. And
Thank you.
You've got your I want to call it a blog, but that's not right. You're rolling with Sara.
Yeah, website I like to call it.
Your website. You've got your website too. So you've got lots of stories on there, success stories and stories that people can improve on as well too. So
exactly.
That's great. That's great. So once again, we've got Upper Canada Village is now more accessible. So people are heading out there this summer, and you've got Lions Club Canada Day, July 1st in Blockhouse. But the parade goes first, right?
Yes, the parade comes first.
And that's going to be the Lions Club. You'll be with the Lions Club that day, too.
We will.
So thank you very much for being here once again. And I'm so glad you're feeling better, too.
Thank you so much.
And I think it's a great coincidence that you were able to make it here on National Accessibility Week as well.
Yeah, it worked out well.
It did, it did. Thank you very much. One of our regulars here on FYI, Sara Tedford, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.